Well, it's time now for our Sunday specials, and today our reporter, Nenna Gabriel, takes us to Umunwanwa community in Umuahia South local government area of Abia State, where perennial erosion has completely destroyed roads, homes, farmlands, and threatening food security in the village. The residents are concerned that the reconstruction of the road project has been awarded several times, yet no solution in sight.
This is Umunwanwa community. The residents are startled, indifferent and unfriendly to us as we arrived their village.
Before now, you cannot pass here.
Their cold nature stems from what they muttered of being filmed for years concerning the road with no concrete result. Erosion has dealt with this community for decades. The dwellers here say the community is synonymous with the disaster. The gully is creeping closer to residential apartments and eating deep into all corners of their roads. Development could be said to be far from having its fill in the community.
It's the community that amended to this place. Yeah, for long now. Every time we keep on seeing people videoing. We are asking, the question we are asking, when are they coming to do this road?
We need road here. And I think by the time all this road is taken duly care of, I think all of us will live to see the kind of things in terms of agricultural produce that will be coming out from this place to the cities where these things are needed.
This massive erosion site looks like an age-long destruction. The view only leaves one wondering what becomes of the village if the gully keeps gaping. Before this disaster, residents used this road to their farms as well as access the neighboring Obizi in Imo State. The only access now to Imo State is through this Umunwanwa Community Primary School, though the school buildings are dilapidated, allowing erosion menace, which is gradually creeping in, to bring it down is not what the community would wish. Even houses close to this site are at the brinks of collapse, and this is worrisome.
For a long time now, since we were born, we have been hearing that this road is on award and the construction is closed. The contractors should be settled, let them come back for that project.
We produce palm oil, then cassava, yam and vegetables and so on and so forth, but we don't have road.
If the government will assist us in this our road, the road is very bad. Mostly when people are coming back from night, if it's something that you pay 500 naira if you're coming back, once it's late, they'll tell you the road is bad, you should pay 1,000.
The fear of even coming close to the yawning hole grips anyone who tries to peep. It is really massive. Papa Stephen lives in Umunwanwa Namboria village. He wants the government to come to their aid.
I know Bakawantonga. So I know.
And as the rainy season sets in, the residents are apprehensive as erosion may wash the remaining part of the land which they use.
The first contractor that handled that road was in 1977. It has passed through 3 contractors, 3 contracting companies. The last was Xerox. Then this very one now. All those contracts were under NDDC. So this one now is under the federal government, and we expect and we hope it will be completed soonest.
Apart from soil in our shoes, the dilapidated nature of the road got our car stuck, giving credence to how terrible the road is. We were lucky as these young men alighted from their tricycle to offer some help. On our way to the boundary between Abia and Imo State, this former Imo River Basin Development Authority farm caught our attention. A company once employed fishermen to fish from here for commercial purposes until lack of access road made the company to leave the community. And as an agrarian community, farmers now took over what used to be the company's portion to farm on the lands. Since the Biafran War ended over 54 years ago, there are relics which have not been remedied. Umunwanwa Bridge is one of them. It is an infrastructure damaged by the war. It connects Abia and Imo State. Many persons died on this bridge in the course of the war in 1969. As a result of the damage, the bridge remained impassable. It was a death trap until the present administration came on board. One of the objectives of the South-East Commission Bill, which was recently assented by President Bola Tinubu, is to erase the wounds of the Biafran War as well as bring development to the region.
Our heartfelt gratitude to the President for signing the South-East Development Commission. And on that, we are appealing strongly for him to expedite action and see to the completion of that road.
Dredgers are also having their daily activities in this Imo River. The road from Achingali, Udonobizi, Umunwanwa to the bridge has gone through several awards of contracts without any materializing. The residents say they have remained in penury. The last journey to get the road and the bridge reconstructed started in November 2021 by the former House of Representatives member for Umunwanwa, Umuahia.
Mr. President is doing everything, the bridge is going on, to be able again to rebuild, one, reconstruct a road that was damaged during the Civil War, and rebuild and reconstruct a bridge that was blown off over 54 years ago. So when you put these things together, you have enough evidence to say, yes, Mr. President is determined and has resolved to ensure that the Southeast is reintegrated in terms of economic, socio-economic development.
When we visited, there was no construction work going on at the bridge, and fears are that the work might have been suspended. The projects having been awarded severally and failed, residents are doubtful that the present contractor means business in delivering the project in record time. They are also worried on the slow pace of work on the projects. They say the construction of the road started from Obakala and stopped at Community Primary School Omawole, Umunwanwa since 2023, covering just about 2 kilometers out of the 20-kilometer road. We reached out to the site manager, who confirmed that rainfall and increased water level is restraining construction. Since this is an interstate bridge, we thought it wise to hear from the neighboring community, Obizi, in Imo State. A journey that would have taken less than 20 minutes took us about 1 hour because we had to go round through Abiatar to Onuimo, through Obowo, Achingali, and then Obizi. As a terrain that is not familiar, we needed guide to lead us to the palace of the traditional ruler of Obizi community.
People from the hinterland, we cannot bring our economic productions into either Aba or Umuahia, because of the bridge. We wouldn't know the boundaries between the communities. Yeah, it's very accessible, and everything that is being produced from these communities you now have a choice of going to Umuahia, going to Aba, and from here through that bridge, you have interconnections to Aba, to Umuahia, to Owerri, at least possible time and expense. Cost. We were first of all linked with Abia. It was the political division that brought us into Imo State, and we started going to Owerri. So that river has been a very good link for us. And we did emphasize that we need actually for the road to be done for us.
The people say when completed, it would enhance their economic fortunes. The people also want to heave a sigh of relief in the days ahead once their road is fixed. Where I am standing is the old Umunwanwa Udo Bridge. But behind me is the new bridge which is under construction. But residents of the area want the construction company to speed up work on the projects that have been awarded by the federal government. Nena Gabriel, TVC News, Umunwanwa, Abia State.